Okay, today is Wednesday, August 27th, and I think you can tell that I'm heading back to hell. Once again, hell. For the third time, hell. Now, I've been not feeling well, held up in bed for the last few days, still not receiving medical treatment, still not receiving any help whatsoever, just risk management, a go-go, inhumanity, game playing, patronizing attitude, and naturally no integrity. What I'm trying to bring forward is, if you remember on the 8/11 video with Miss Kruger, I told her about still missing medical records, and that she had informed me on that particular date that if I showed up video recording anywhere on San Francisco General, that I'd be arrested, because according to the privacy information officer and the city attorney, all of San Francisco General is a clinical setting. Now, you also have to understand how this interlaces with the abrogation of one's own medical and legal rights by the San Francisco Police Department, because if you look at the videos, you'll notice where I've been told repeatedly by the LGBT representative liaison at San Francisco General at the San Francisco Police Department, that if I step foot on San Francisco General, the sheriff has sole jurisdiction. Now, let's not forget that I did receive my medical records on 8/11, a partial. Let's not forget all the videos I have of having come to San Francisco General to retrieve my medical records and been denied illegally, a Hipaa violation. Let's not forget I was told by Kruger that if I violated Hipaa law, the sheriff's people would arrest me. So I'm here under equal protection to follow up with having them arrested, like I was the other day when I was escorted out and not able to speak to whomever was in charge. I certainly hope that you're continuing to watch the inhumanity and learn the games. Like I said, I'm still deathly ill. Do I have any expectation of humanity, compassion, or any of these things in hell? The answer would be hell no. What's the consequence? There's over 2 years of videos here, over 600 videos. It still begs the question, why can I not just receive the help, videotape the receipt of it, which is not illegal, and in addition, it's a specific ADA request into programmatic access, considering my disorder that I have, my disability, and the fact that per that disability, I now have a signed confession from the city having broken federal law. So, this all ties together. Anyway, here I am. I'm going to proceed to the sheriff's office, speak to whomever's in charge, unless, of course, I again get escorted out and not helped and let the illusions continue. As I said before, I under equal protection. If I'm to be arrested for a Hipaa violation, I now have proof that there's been multiple Hipaa violations that have occurred here. I want to file charges and have the hospital and the personnel who violated Hipaa arrested. So shall we see just how fair this rigged system is? Or shall we continue to expose that, they're never there for you, but they're always there against you? Anyway, it's an unfortunate situation. It's typical. It's risk management. It's inhumanity. It's illusion. And I think you guys can all tell what's going on here. So just continue to watch as I will continue to do the correct thing in a society where correctness doesn't matter. There's no consequence for incorrectness. There's no penalty for breaking the law. And apparently, it is a continual push to, continue to cover up and do incorrect, because, as I've said many times, and if you watch the videos, I've asked the right questions. I pulled out Hipaa law for them to show me, and each and every turn, the unprofessionalism, the inhumanity, the game playing has just constantly eaten at my soul. So let's continue with this farce to see if I will ever receive humanity, compassion, respect, law enforcement, anything that would want any civilized person to exist in this hellhole. From what you've seen, you know, you have to ask yourself the question, why would anybody want to exist in a society like this? Why would any rational, you know, person want to exist in a society like this?